So this was recommended to me the other day. Woman tries to assassinate cop while... Woman tries to assassinate cop driving her to jail. Driving her to jail. That's what this is. And yeah, this was recommended to me the other day, and I think this is interesting. I think this is interesting because the amount, the extent people will go to try and get away with... I'll never understand it. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. Even like using drugs or like drinking alcohol or like things, I'll just never completely fathom that. Never completely fathom that.
Did you shoot her? Yeah.
This is Rihanna, and she is not just trying to loosen the handcuffs, she has concealed a firearm in her pants that this deputy does not know about. And no matter how many times he searches her, he will not find it, giving her the perfect window to attempt a daring escape while the deputy's life hangs in the balance.
What are you doing?
I'm very nervous.
All right, come here. Come here. Right now. Bring your hand around to the front.
Around 1 a.m. on June 23rd, 2025, Deputy Gilliard of the Marion County Sheriff's Office notices a car running a stop sign and nearly colliding with another vehicle, prompting him to initiate a traffic stop in Summerfield, Florida. He is unaware that the night will bring him dangerously close to death.
667 right there. Southeast 95th Court on an orange Mustang. The vehicle just pulled in front of residents, started honking to get residents to come out.
You know, it's always fascinating watching this because this just reminds me of like the time I got pulled over, the time I skidded off the road, because every single time they're wearing their body cam footage, or they have their body cam on, and every incident I'm in will never find its way online because it's not interesting enough to ever, like, it's the detains and things like that where they're actually taken to court and things like that. That's where it actually gets the body cam footage gets put online, because it's now available to the public. It should be available to the public. But something where I get pulled over and they just start talking to me about like, I have a light out, or I rolled through a stop sign without looking, even though it's like 2 in the morning, you know, that kind of stuff. It's normally just like a simple, I pulled you over, just be fair warning, keep an eye out while driving, that kind of thing, and then they let me go. But it's always interesting seeing the perspective of, they pull a random car over, they don't know who they're pulling over. And this is always what I try to say is, like, when you're pulled over, you don't know what these officers have been going through throughout their day. You don't know if their first stop of the night or their 27th stop of the night. You don't know if they dealt with a chaotic family. You don't know if they went to a DV situation. You don't know if they saw a dead body. You don't know if they were at if they were at a festival, basically being guard for closing off the road. You don't know what they were doing prior to pulling you over. They are bringing all that baggage, whatever it may be, over to you. They're having to be careful. Why? Because they don't know exactly what it is. Because here you're seeing he's pulling a person over. That it's like, I could be driving a car, I could be pulled over, and they might be in the mindset where it's just like they literally had a stop, which was dangerous. So this person, after this incident, he has to go right back to work. And the next car he's going to pull over, he's going to be more jumpy instead of like talking and being lenient to the whole thing.
What are you doing?
I was coming to the house right here.
Why are you honking?
I was telling my dad to come out. Like, come out.
Okay, hold on. Now, why didn't you pull over right away?
Oh, because I'm at the house, and so I just wanted to, like, you know, because we're already here.
Okay, do you have a driver's license on you?
Yes, sir. I'm just trying to grab it.
Why would your driver's license be in there?
Oh, no, sorry. I was just getting all the people.
You're good, I just need the driver's license. Is it valid, or is it
Yes, sir.
suspended,
yes, sir.
expired?
No, sir.
Okay.
It's
Not very good at seeing. What's your first name?
Brianna.
Brianna. Whose car is this?
This is our co-signer.
Who's it registered to?
I have all the. I can call them too as well.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah,
it's not
I have all
recorded
the
stolen or
paperwork
nothing?
right here. No, sir. No,
All
sir.
right, yeah.
Everything's paid off. Everything's paid up.
I
It's
got
full.
you.
Everything's.
Can you do me a favor and just get out of the car and come right here? Just to the back?
Is there a... Well, I was like... cheap, it's okay.
Yeah, because I'm telling you to.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. What was the reason of the
Go ahead.
stop again? Could my pops come out, maybe?
Well, I'll have you step back. I'm going to explain to you the reason.
And I had just...
You're good. Just come on right back here.
My bad.
Just right back here. Is there reference signal 49? Right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to have you give me your information. You don't really look like the person on the driver's license. You give me? 23.
And even the cops are thinking the same thing, right? They don't know if you'll comply or pull a gun on them. That is true. But most cops, like especially rookie cops, they don't go through this kind of experience normally immediately. And when their first day back, because it's, I think, 4 days on, 4 days off, 3 days on, 3 days off, 4 days on, 4 days off. That's kind of how it works because they work 12-hour shifts. It's that's I think a swing shift as well. But that's normally depending on the state, depending on the county, depending on the district. Every single one is different, but that's normally an average schedule for an officer. Highway patrol, police are somewhat different, but there's highway patrol, police, sheriff. There's so many different categories. But yeah, that's kind of it. But yeah. They have no clue. First day on, they don't know what they're going to get into. Maybe they're still dealing with a scar, or they've been have a really bad experience. That's why you always have your hands set to the correct location. You never, like, I'll be listening to a book on the drive home because, well, that's the best thing to do while at work is to just listen to books. I don't have time to read books, so listening is the next best thing, and I'm starting to enjoy it. I'm starting to enjoy it much more. But as I'm driving down, after I get pulled over, I keep my hands there because the officers know I have a very clear window, so the car, so anyone can see through my windows. So I'm not gonna reach down to grab anything as the officer's getting out of the car. Why? Because he's gonna notice those movements. So I keep my hands still. I have the book going, and as he pulls down, I roll down the window, so I pull it down. Can you turn down the audio? I turn it down, and that's literally what I do. Why? Because it's just, you wanna make the officer feel as safe and as comfortable as possible. As safe and as comfortable as possible. And that's the thing, so like right here, she was like keeping her hands somewhat, she was fidgety, and but a lot of people get nervous when they're pulled over, so it's like you don't suspect anything. You really don't suspect anything. Like, I wouldn't have suspected anything from this situation, but the fact that it escalates so much is insane.
The suspect is not Brianna Mason, as she claims. She is actually 22-year-old Rihanna Hardin, and she attempts to lie to the one deputy who knows far more than she anticipates.
Spell your first name for me.
I mean, it has been a while.
Spell your first name for me.
B-R-I-N-A.
Spell your last name.
M-A-S-O-N.
What's your date of birth?
So,
Don't pull it up.
no, I'm saying,
What's your social security number?
I don't know that by heart.
You don't know by heart?
I don't know by heart.
Mind if I see this for a sec?
My phone?
Yeah. To look at the picture?
Well, I mean, I could maybe like send it, but I don't like give consent to the phone. I would just rather
I'm
not.
just trying to look at the picture.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you can look at the picture. You see? It's
You don't even have
been
the
a
same
while.
color eyes as the girl in that picture.
That's makeup. That's
No.
eyeliner around the makeup.
Okay. So go ahead, put this down.
Yeah.
Put this down. You're being detained right now.
Okay.
Put the phone
May I
down.
ask for
Put
what?
the phone down. Put the phone down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. Let it go.
So he noticed immediately. He noticed immediately because she showed her her ID on the phone, which you can do, and they take a picture of it. But that's why he immediately asked her to get out of the vehicle. Why? Because immediately seeing the photo, he knew that wasn't her. He knew that wasn't her. Dang, he's got good facial recognition. I wouldn't have caught it. I joke with my wife that she thinks everyone looks like everyone. Like everyone looks like my brother. But I'm kind of the same route where I can't tell people apart. They all blend together. But normally I just know I can't tell people apart. So I'm just like, yeah, they don't look alike. They don't look alike. Of course they don't look alike. Even though in my head, it's just like, maybe I can see it, but it's like, they don't look alike. Face blindness. Face blindness.
Transline your back for now. You're being
But yeah, that officer could tell off of a picture on a
because you're not
phone.
being truthful about who you are.
Sorry? But what was the reason of the original stop?
The reason for the original stop, because you made a faulty stop at that stop sign, and because as you were proceeding through that first stop sign that I seen you coming head on with me, you were not in your lane. You were partway over the lane. Do you have any weapons on you? Guns, knives?
Oh, sir.
All right, I'm gonna pat you down. Go ahead and tuck your elbows up.
Well, sir.
Rihanna is carrying a firearm concealed in her underpants, and each time Deputy Gilliard and his colleagues search her, they find more reasons to doubt her, but they won't find the weapon.
Okay,
Yeah, because male officers, when they're searching a woman, like they go around, they touch, like they'll go under like the chest, certain things that they will feel, like they'll go around, but they'll try to not directly cup. The same thing with like the body, they will go around the posterior. I think that's what word for booty is, posterior. They'll go around it along the sides, but they'll never actually, feel it. They'll never actually feel it. So it's there are places, especially since there are more male officers, where women can conceal things. They can easily conceal things because normally when they detain a woman, they'll do a soft pat down, and then they put her in the car, take her to the shop, and then at the shop, if there's a female officer, they do a more thorough investigation. That's normally how it plays out, but This kind of stuff is just crazy. It's just crazy. The fact that they can get away with a lot because, well, most men are hesitant to be charged with, oh, I touched her wrong. She's now claiming this. Well, let's look at the body cam footage. Oh, yep, you did do this to her. Well, I'm trying to pat her down. I need to investigate this kind of stuff. It's just like the fact that all the guys that come to this location and, I was going to say, feel her up, touch her up. It's like, that's not correct. Pat her down. Don't find it because they're all afraid of the same gosh dang thing. Funny thing is, if there were no body cams, odds are they would have found the gun. They would have found the gun. That's both positive and negatives because with body cams, they're more hesitant to do a thorough investigation. But without body cams, so many things could happen that would not get a proper investigation because there's no proof of things actually happening. So it's like a double-edged sword. There are both good things and negative things that come with body cams. However, when it comes to like something like this, it's just like, oh, that's a red flag. Maybe they need to teach different kinds of pat-down procedures for men. Well, for men to do towards women. There has to be something.
I'm confused. I'm a female.
Yep. That's fine. Come over here.
Yes, sir.
This side. And show me 1 to 10.
I'm so confused right now.
Have a seat. I'm gonna explain everything to you.
I don't.
Have a seat.
Can my pops come out here?
Have a seat. Hold on. Is that keys? Let me take this. Let go of them.
I mean, it's on my ring. It actually like hooked. I was actually trying to. I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna read you something before I talk to you because you're in handcuffs and you're sitting in the back of my car right now. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand the rights I just read you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you how I know you're not Brandon Mason because I pulled over Brandon Mason like 4 days ago.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So are you gonna give me your real name or are we gonna have to take you to the jail and figure out who you are?
Yes, sir. My real name is
Go ahead.
R-H-E-A-N-A.
R.A.
R-H-E-A-N-A.
What's your last name?
Hardin, H-A-R-D-E-N.
What's your date of birth?
It's on the envelope right there.
Why'd you give me her name instead of your name? Do you have a warrant?
No, I don't have any more.
Are you suspended?
I literally almost have everything like paid off, everything's
suspended.
pulled, and it's like right there on the edge. I have court July 8th. You know what I'm saying?
So you gave me a fake name because you were suspended? Really?
I have
Does that seem
court
like a logical
July
thing to
8th.
do?
Well, it wasn't like that's not.
So why'd you give me a fake name
This is
then?
her. She.
Court July 8th. So she's literally that is June 31. It don't matter. She's got like 15 days. I'm just going to estimate 15 days. No, that's not right. Yeah, roughly 15 days before her next court date to see if she could get her license back. And she's driving a vehicle using, I'm assuming, a stolen license.
That's my best friend. I picked her up from like that's just all that is. Like I'm trying to not.
Why would you give your best friend's ID in place of just identifying yourself? So it's because you're suspended.
I don't want it completely canceled.
Have you ever been arrested for driving with a suspended license?
I just got out of prison, and I've been doing so much better. I've been working 3 different jobs. You know, I paid down full on this vehicle. I've just been doing really, really good with that. And so I'm trying to stay on the right path. And I just came in town. My aunt just passed away, and I'm not trying to use that excuse, but it's really.
Aunt just passed away.
She gave me a name with someone I pulled over 3 days ago. Yeah. Do you have any drugs on your person, whether they belong to you or not? That I'm about, because what I'm going to do, stand up. I'm about to have to go through your pockets, okay? Do you have any on your person?
No.
No? Okay. Good. Just up there? On the keys? Okay. What kind of drugs? I'm talking. Give me 1 sec. Rates. 6601, 1015, white male, start transportation.
You said white male.
I said female, didn't I? Thank you, man. Correction, white female.
Dude, I was like looking at her, I was like, what?
Is that more of the same in this pocket right here? You said yes? Is it going to be in this thing right here? Is that why you were death gripping it? Or I was trying to get you to let it go? I did see your stuff,
Yeah,
but you
it was
didn't want to let it go before that.
Yeah, because like I was trying to get off, like whenever I'm trying to grab it at one hand. You know?
Are there any needles on you?
No, I don't.
It really pissed me off to get
I
stuff.
really don't shoot. I don't.
Okay.
I don't do anything like that.
Damn. Wow. If you don't mind. Sure. You don't have to. You think I go?
Like I'm holding the bag.
Yeah, I know. Jeez, you have a friend. Go ahead and tuck your elbows up.
Please hit my phone. No, I was about to say that.
No, I can't repeat the tape. I'm sorry.
I've been working on my car, so there might be a few.
Might be a few straws. I got you.
No.
What happens when you work on your car?
No, I'm leaving brakes. You can look whenever.
A straw?
Hey, don't bullshit me. Look at the dental pick, because I saw that in somebody else's.
It happens. I don't know what the.
She's got straw. She's got lighter. She's got a spoon. She's got some kind of powder or crystal in the bag. She's got the whole kitted out chemistry set. She's literally got a chemistry set on her person. I mean, seriously, the only thing she's missing is a few beakers. She's just missing a few beakers.
for? What are they for?
No, that's really for like just like I have. Like,
You can sit down. You can sit
No,
down.
I'm dead serious. And so like that alone is for because I have a tongue piercing, and so like I'll periodically clean it off like when you'll see.
So you put your clean dental pick in the same pocket.
By this point, the deputies know Rihanna's lying, but when they move to search her car, they don't know yet that an even bigger surprise awaits them.
I just want to know about the pick. Bro, that's a lot. And she had a backpack behind her in the seat too.
Let me go throw them off.
Yeah, please.
Dude, I was just trying to go grab something to eat.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I take it back. I'm not sorry at all.
It's like, dude, I was just about to take my break. I was like, nah, you gotta get with me. You gotta be my backup. You're stuck here. You stuck here. I did a pullover. I'm detaining her. I need backup.
Well, you have. Where's Sealy?
Exactly.
I thought he was working today.
No.
Oh.
Literally just sent out a message like, hey, chill out real quick while we like get units back.
How long you been in the car? No way. You were not here the whole time. That's wild. That's wild. That is terrifying.
Someone sleeping in the passenger side. They completely missed that because I guess he's reclined all the way. That is insane. That is insane.
Do me a favor. Hop out the car, my man. You got any guns, knives on you?
No, sir.
All right, man. Stand up. Sample. You got anything on you?
No, sir. I just said no, man.
All right. I'm gonna check your pockets, all right?
Go
He
ahead,
said
bro.
no too. We thought it's kind of mess. So like,
Bro, go ahead, bro.
realistically,
Go
let's not
ahead,
act
bro.
like it's
Go
crazy.
ahead, bro. Go ahead. All I got is the beads and my bracelet and my pocket. That's it. Can I please get my dad attention?
Hang tight.
No.
Can I please get my dad
I
attention?
just said hang tight.
All right, bro. Go get happy, bro.
I'd really not even go get happy. I'm gonna be real. Like, we're just gonna hang tight.
No, bro. That's not right. Go get happy, bro. I'm not doing shit wrong. Like I said, the beads and my bracelet, bro. I don't have a string. You might find a lighter. That's it, dog. Go get happy.
Bro, you're just being searched. You just found a
All right, bro. Just stand up there.
While deputies focus on the passenger and conduct a thorough search of the car, Brianna begins taking the first steps of her escape plan in the back of the squad car. She already knows how to slip out of the cuffs, and after a few minutes of maneuvering, manages to free herself and further secures the firearm in her pants. She then slides to the other side of the squad car, keeping a close eye on what the deputies are doing outside. Completely oblivious to Rihanna's dangerous plans, the deputies outside remain busy searching the car, managing the passenger, and dealing with the residents of the house who are now demanding answers.
Now we're conducting an investigation. Come listen.
Hey.
Mission. Stay there. Fine. See, that's why I was saying.
Stay right there.
So she has all this time to continuously just maneuver around, and the fact that I don't like how she can get out of the handcuffs. I don't like how they don't tighten them completely. I think the second you've done something and you're now in handcuffs, you shouldn't have circulation. You shouldn't have circulation. It should be to the point where they're completely tight. Because there is tight, and then there's completely tight. They should never be like completely tight, but they should be tight. Like, I hate it. Like, they'll just touch the skin, like grip the skin firmly, and they're like, oh no, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. It's like, well, why should I care about you at this point in time? You've made a mistake, you've been an annoyance long enough, or you've done a problem to now you're in handcuffs. Well, now you have to deal with the consequences of being in handcuffs. So, because so many officers get in bad situations and bad scrapes because the handcuffs are never tight enough. Like, I've seen so many videos to where it's normally the woman slips out of the handcuffs because they don't want to put them tight enough because they're afraid of hurting them. There's a double standard treatment because every time it's a female officer, like booking a female officer, they don't care. They just latch it tight. They latch it tight and they're just like, yeah, they're not slipping out of this. But every time it's a male officer, they'll close it, then they just tighten it so that way it can't close it even further. Because you don't want the inmate to force suffocation on their hand, because some would, where they'll push it even close more, because that becomes a massive lawsuit.
Bro, just stay right there, Pappy. No, I need you to witness this. You do nothing wrong, bro.
Hey, let's bring him over here on that side. Come here.
Oh my
Come here.
God, dog. No, what the fuck?
Not a dog, bro.
Over here.
Bro,
I'm not a dog.
Right here. Right here.
bro.
By now, the deputy has searched every bag in the car and has not found anything suspicious. Meanwhile, while Rihanna fails to open the squad's door to escape, she has already noticed the camera inside the squad, has lowered the partition glass separating her from the deputy inside, and has covered the camera with her hat's visor. Even so, the camera will still partially capture her deadly escape plan, and as the deputies return to his squad, it's Rihanna's repeated simple request that will continue to escalate, eventually making him suspicious.
Possibly like roll the windows down a little bit. It's really, really hot.
Yep, I got you. I'm gonna turn the air up. Is what I'm gonna do.
Can I get some like fresh air as well too? Circulating like just a little current.
No, but you can have that air. It's cold.
So I'm able to call I need the person I need to be able to call him and tell him, hey, can you roll the windows up, please? Could you possibly roll the windows up, please?
Windows are up.
No, I'm talking about to my car.
Hold on. We'll deal with one thing at a time here.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
Why would let you use his car?
What do you mean? Because I mean, all I do is work. I don't really do much.
What's your homeboy's name?
I don't know. I just know they call him.
We're still lying to each other. Okay.
I'm really not.
In this moment, the deputy has not noticed Rihanna quickly adjusting her hands as she opens the squad car door, or that her hat is missing, and as the night progresses, he will miss more signs.
So I understand the frustration. I don't.
Oh my gosh, that's sad. That's sad. That's freaking sad. The fact that they're pointing out the fact that he's acted like a rookie cop. I wonder if this is one of his first few stops. I'm wondering. Because normally they get to a point where they can notice this stuff immediately. Like the massive change in behavior or fidgetiness and things like that. They can start picking up on that.
I mean, it's inconvenience on both of our ends. I really don't know his name. He's even says for certain reasons I don't know. That's just how it is. I mean, I really don't know his name. I don't try to like bug anybody about that.
What does he tell you his name is? You gotta call him something?
Blue.
Blue? You don't know anything other than Blue?
No, I promise you, I don't know anything other than Blue.
Okay. Why are you sitting way over there?
Because I was trying to get the air.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
it's very high. Sir, please, you know, I really do. I work legit jobs. I work 3 different jobs. Really do. Make an honest living. Just
I got a couple things I gotta sort out. I'll talk to you.
Is there any way that we could possibly move, have my car put
Is that not
somewhere
that
else?
guy?
Where? No, that's not
Is that
it.
not that guy?
No, I promise you.
How come you don't come up on any database?
Bro, I didn't do anything wrong, bro.
No, it's not because you didn't do anything wrong.
No, bro, no. You
Check out this.
partner.
No, I haven't checked out this. You want to check?
We're not doing this, bro. It just came back. What did you say?
I ran on 235.
You able to find something?
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, 1054 on your record either. Yeah.
Bro, are you fucking serious? No, bro. You just got up and told me I was straight, bro. And then this man finna sit up here and come over here. Hell no, I'm not.
Because you're giving a fake name.
I didn't give nobody
Because
no fake
last time I stopped out, like 6 months ago, 5 months
It was
ago.
the same name.
No,
It was the same name.
was
Yes,
not
the
the
f*** was, bro. Yes, the
It
f***
was the
was,
same
bro.
name.
Yes, it was, bro.
What are you messing with? Take your hands out of your.
Don't
Bro,
get
I'm
heated
not
with
gonna
the.
touch you.
Don't get
Bro,
heated with the
chill out, bro.
officer.
This is what you're talking about, bro. You're sitting up here trying to pull in these skits. I'm not going for it, bro. You just told me I was straight, bro. There's no way in hell you can sit up here and do this. You just ran my name and it was clear. Now all of a sudden you're trying to sit up here and do this.
It's not that it's clear. It's that it comes back to nothing.
Bro, so you.
Where were you born at?
Why the fuck did you sit up here and tell me
Where
that?
were you born at?
Bro, I'm asking no fucking questions. I give you my name. That was it. That's what you asked for, bro. I'm not doing shit wrong. The fact that he sat up there, bro, they ran my name, bro, and he just sat up there and said I was clear, bro. So I'm just on standby. And now he coming over here on some other.
Just stand back over there. There's no reason.
Oh my God, I know right.
Like, real
Okay.
shit, bro.
You are interfering with our stop.
Pappy, I didn't do it wrong. I'm a passenger in the ride. That's it. That's it. Literally, that's it, bro.
You are
Bro,
detained.
I was dealing with him, bro. You deal with her, bro. Like you put the cuffs on her, bro. That's your case to deal with, bro. And that's crazy as f, bro. So I'm not even getting into that.
The driver's under arrest.
Oh my.
It's property. You can figure it out afterward. I'm not telling you nothing.
Can I literally go, bro? You just said I was clear, dog. Don't do that shit, bro.
You're not clear. You are
Bro,
detained
he
for the
just said I was
stop
clear.
until we
I'm
can
talking to
identify you.
Bro, he just ran my name through the shit. What? He just told
And
you
he came
that.
back with nothing.
Bro,
No, nothing
he
means
just
there's
told
no
me that.
record.
He just told me I was clear, bro. I don't know. You gotta talk to him, bro.
I'm not going to answer y'all's question. You have nothing to do with this. You have nothing to do with this.
Bro, I hate
No,
this.
you have
Do
nothing to do with
bro.
this. Okay. How far it is, Jensen?
How far? What? Tell me I was on standby. You ran my name. I
We'll
can't
wait,
clear,
and
bro.
I'll go to
What's the
IT
issue,
first thing
bro?
in the morning.
What's the issue, bro?
No record, right?
Yeah, no
Bro,
record.
I'm clear, bro. You said I was clear.
No record.
No W.
That means no warrants.
No W.
That means
Exactly.
no
I'm
warrants.
killing it, bro.
But
Bro, this is knowing me, bro.
There's-
No, bro, because your friend is over here being on, like, what did he do this shit for, bro?
So the issue is that we're not finding anything coming back. All right, that's
What
what
the-
we're running into right now.
Bro,
All right, so nothing at all is coming back.
any other
It's funny. He's so clean. He's not doesn't have any personal information on him. That's literally like me. Anytime something happens, just like there's no history of you. You have not. It's like yeah. I don't do anything. I've never had a DUI. I've never had like any kind of criminal record or history. No, of course not. That's retard behavior. I mean, I claim to be I'm a self-proclaimed retard, but I'm not going to do retard behavior. That's only online. I only do this here. But yeah, it's so funny. He's like so clean. There's nothing coming back on him. But there's always something. There's like, oh, the name pops up and like, okay, this is the person.
time y'all run my name and nothing's come back, y'all let me go, bro. Why is it this time y'all trying to harass me, bro?
Nobody's trying to harass you.
You what the f, bro?
But I'm gonna tell you this: if you keep freaking out, you're gonna go and handcuff in the back of the
No,
car
bro.
so we can ID. Get back over here. That's not a question,
what, bro?
Because you're bringing your family over here and antagonizing.
Bro, I'm not antagonizing nothing, bro. My family's witnessing this, bro. You
They
just
can
told me I
witness
was
it,
clear,
bro. I have no issue with that. But what I'm not gonna deal with is people coming up and impeding our
You're
investigation.
not impeding your investigation.
While the deputies have spent a significant amount of time trying to obtain official identification from the passenger, they do not yet realize that it is Rihanna who requires their attention. And by the time they do, it will be too late.
have you ever had a driver's license out of Florida?
I've had a hardship.
Hardship?
Yes, sir. I did the 4-hour drug and alcohol class and stuff. I'm not around. I stay secluded. I don't like people. I really didn't even want to come over here. I wanted to go to my family. My little brother, he's 5. So what did Pop say?
I have no idea.
Because I think I'm trying to say something.
Her little brother just died. Her aunt just died. Next, her probably father's gonna be gone. Her grandparents are gonna be gone. Like, everyone seems to be dying recently around her. It's very interesting. It's very interesting.
I would say something. I wouldn't listen, because why would I? It has nothing to do with him.
I mean, a family member just passed away this.
Why do they think that getting heated with the officer will de-escalate the situation? It's just because they think they're being targeted for the color of their skin. That's basically it. They're like, oh, this is harassment because of nonsensical reasons. It's just like, no, dude, we just need to find out who you are. That's it. The second they know who the person is, it's normally like, all right, they're fine. They're fine. There's no real history here. They can be let go. They can be let go. But that's the thing. It's just like the more he gets agitated, the more he starts to panic, the more he starts to escalate the situation. It just makes things harder on him, because when the officers feel unsafe, that's when things get difficult. You're supposed to keep the officers at ease because they're there to keep the peace. As long as you answer their questions, as long as you give them their information, everything is fine. The second you start to get heated is the second things start to go haywire.
I don't know the only reason why we even got in the vehicle to get in. She just passed away, like literally at 4:20 this morning, and it's just like, it's been a lot, and we have to be here because I want to make sure my friend's okay, you know, like I want to make sure that, you know, my family's okay. Like, there's just a whole lot more going on than what, you know, cancer is ruining everything, bro.
Yeah, yep. That's how that works. Yep, working code. Whoa!
I'll just move all of her out of the door.
Go for it. Okay.
In this moment, the deputy starts feeling on edge and decides to search the back of his squad car, still unaware that it is Rihanna who requires a more thorough search.
Yeah, take whatever you want out of the car, man. Let me check with her real quick, because it's all her stuff, right? Hey, do you want that guy Blue to take the stuff out of your car?
No.
All right, come here. Come here. Right now. Bring your hand around to the front. Scoot out.
The fact that she was holding her hands in the front and just like, dang, it was caught.
Turn around. What did you just put in my seat? What did you just put in my seat?
No, it's probably my hat falling.
Probably your hat falling. Hey, Bates, come over here real quick. Watch her. She slipped under the cuffs and I opened the door right as she's putting something in the back seat.
The deputy finds nothing in the car, but completely misses the firearm bulge on Rihanna's side as she sits back inside.
No, it doesn't even matter. I'm going to search it again at the jail. Yeah, go ahead.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying. I'm very nervous. So I can have the
Get in.
The phone.
She's got something in the back, 100%, because she keeps begging me to open the window. She's like, can you open the window? I'm hot. I got the cold air blasted. I'm like, no, because whatever you have, I'm going to find.
With the car being towed and the original scene coming to a close, Deputy Gilliard proceeds to transport Rihanna to the Marion County Jail on charges of driving with a suspended license, providing false identification, and possession of drugs found on her body, unaware that he has missed a life-threatening detail that is about to change the nature of this case. As the deputy drives them to the jail, Rihanna gets rid of the cuffs yet again and takes her shot.
She's trapped in the car. Like, that's the thing. Unload. Keep firing till you've removed her from society. Keep firing till you removed her from society. If she's not bleeding and life-threatening situation, you literally pump your entire magazine into her over and over and over again. You'll reload, you'll fire more rounds. You'll reload, you'll fire more rounds. And then you'll call in for backup. And when they get there and see your squad car riddled with bullets from the outside, you let them know what happened. She fired at me from the inside. She had a gun on her. And I just finished the problem. Because that's just absolutely insane. The fact that there are people in society that are willing to go to manslaughter to try and get out of a parking ticket. To try and get out of, oh, I just got detained because I wasn't allowed to drive and here I am driving. Yeah, this should end where she died on the scene, or she was taken to the hospital for the gunshot wounds but died due to the GSW. That's how it should end.
Somehow, Deputy Gilliard has managed to jump out of the squad car and fire at Rihanna in self-defense. But in the rush of adrenaline, he is not certain if he is injured, as he desperately looks for cover and shouts commands to get back up.
6671, shots fired.
Shot fired, station 1033.
Marion, I'm on 441, just north of a racetrack. I'm not sure exactly where. I'm outside of my car.
Despite multiple gunshots striking the squad car, Rihanna remains unharmed and now knows, through the squad's radio, that an entire force is headed her way.
441 at racetrack.
Racetrack, 32nd Street.
That's not for racetrack at 32nd, 441. 51.
70-25, shots fired. I don't think I'm injured. I'm not sure about her. She's still in the car.
10-26.
Julia, just get the total of what you got.
She's trying to escape.
Man, she's trying to get out of my car.
That's like 78 out of the car.
She should jump out. Fire at her. Fire at her. As soon as her head pops out the window, just fire at her. Just eradicate her. She's an uncivilized monster. We don't need uncivilized monsters in society. She's not a human being at this point. She's just an animal. And rabid animals need to be put down. Rabid animals need to be put down. That may be an extreme thought, but oh my gosh. Imagine if this person was in your area. Everyone should be able to feel safe in their own place. Either she belonged in a mental asylum, she belongs behind bars for her entire life, or she just needs to be put to pasture like the animal she is, the wild animal she is. And what do you do with wild animals? You put them in cages, or you have them fight each other, or you put them out to pasture. You let them go to sleep. You let them go night-night. That's the only options. Those are the only options for wild animals, for rabid animals. It's the only option.
Marion, it looks like I'm right across from the Royal Inn.
East side of the road from Royal Inn.
Marion, about to go 97 versus 4
East side of the road's facing northbound. You should see my headlights. OPD's about to be 1012 with me.
East side of the road facing northbound.
Mark.
671. Where are you releasing to your vehicle?
I'm behind my vehicle to the right. At a concrete barrier.
Behind vehicle to the right.
What's that? She signal 0.
Hey, do not come southbound.
Easy, girl, easy.
Am I injured?
You got like a mark on your...
I thought I got shot in the face.
No, you have a great one.
As backup deputies began pouring in,
It's all in my face. Yeah, graze wound. Like, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. The fact that was that close. It was that freaking close. We don't need animals in society. We don't need animals in society. We just don't. We just don't. They need to put down. They need to be put down or locked up. We don't need wild, rabid creatures out in public. Put them down. Put them down. Plain and simple. It's so weird how so many people just don't understand that. It's just like, if something can't be rehabilitated, it does not belong in society, because the rehabilitation isn't an option. They've lost all chance at rehabilitation. Lock them up. Throw away the key. Get rid of them. Absolutely get rid of them. They don't belong.
her sole goal is to cut off every possible escape route for Rihanna.
Watch your crossfire as you're coming in the area.
Swap gear.
Northbound shut down.
Come on.
It went from pistols to like the big guns, the big firearms, the big riot shields, everything.
She was trying to kick at the left door.
No, it's fine. Anybody coming southbound is going to be in a crossfire.
Marion, have OPD shut down southbound lane.
Anyone south, turn on your takedowns.
Did you shoot at her? Yeah.
6878 is approaching. Where do you need him?
We need more on scene?
No, we're good on the side.
Dang, he looks young. He looks young. Probably a few years he's been doing this. Probably a few years. Maybe 5. Yeah, he still looks young.
Just continue blocking the northbound lanes of 441 if he's south.
If there's an unit coming southbound towards the bridge, just lock that part down.
Sierra 55 again, man. Don't let any more units come up 441.
Keep driving up it, man. She's in that car still.
7025. Myself and 6966 are coming from the west eastbound on Southwest 42nd Street.
More squad cars.
You coming in just like your siren. We don't need any more sound.
Continue on crossover in 200 feet. Southbound.
Get out of here. Go. Get it. Turn around. Turn around.
Last time I wear my seatbelt.
Oh, you got out in time, buddy.
Did she start firing me through the grate?
Yeah.
Why don't you head on back to my car and I'll take over where you're at. Okay. Is that your mag right there?
Hey, Gilliard, you search real quick? You search yourself?
Yeah, I think she just grazed me in the head.
I'm gonna go check out with him.
Yeah, gonna go check him out. Like, imagine that situation. Like, he's in the heat of the moment, doesn't know because the adrenaline hits. He doesn't know if he's hit, and then you hear your brother in blue tell you just like, oh, you got a nick right on your face. Like it grazed you right at the face. An inch to the left, it would have taken out his entire eye. It would have taken out his entire eye. This is insane. He literally dodged a bullet right there. Like, literally. But yeah, it's so insane. So insane. And the thing is, he probably won't feel good until he sees himself in like a rearview mirror to see just how much, because the adrenaline's kicking in and you don't have many nerves. So it could have grazed and there could be a gash there that he isn't aware about. Like, he can feel it because it's probably the burn of the bullet passing right by him. Like, the skin burns because it's literally a carpet burn at that point because it went so quick. It burned, it phased the skin off. But yeah, he won't know until he sees his reflection in a mirror to be like, wow, that's just insane.
Rick, whose car is this? Let's turn your lights off. I'll lock it door.
Just find a position on the north.
Is she in the back seat?
She should be in the back seat.
Let me see you, bud.
Just north.
An inch away from being dead. Am I hitting
Oh.
the back?
Southwest
I
42nd
don't see. No, man. I just think.
Search her.
All right. We have the south side.
Oh, he's getting hit with the adrenaline after the fact. He needs to be gotten a cup of water because he could pass out. He could pass out due to something like this. Because when adrenaline hits, it hits so fast. Like, it's funny. I'm trying to relate it to when I was attacked by the group of dogs. But yeah, it hits that you end up getting well, as soon as it slows down, your heart rate slows down, the adrenaline passes by, you feel safe. You just need water and you're about to pass out. You definitely need to rehydrate completely. Yeah, he's gonna need that in a second because he looks like he's about to faint.
Side of the vehicle covered pretty well.
Just find a position
Me,
on
I
the
was just my
northeast
hand that
side.
was mauled.
That's outside of Ruby Barnett.
Somebody needs to establish contact. Grab my key. Grab my key. Yep. Start giving them up. Yep, I got some rock. Start giving her a minute. I don't know how we're going to be able to establish if she's going to cooperate. Have her put her hands up. See if she'll do anything. You need to put your hands up with nothing in. Yeah, that didn't work very well. You need to put your hands up and have nothing inside them.
So she can't go anywhere. She's fully surrounded inside the car. There's people on all sides. Gilliard shot his gun. He's got a grazed wound on his face. That's from being shot at. But I searched him. He
Yeah,
doesn't have
now
any
it's
other injuries
sinking
on him. There's that injury on his face. So I got him over here separate from it, and we're on the car now. It's the decision of whether or not we want to go up on it. She's armed. She has a gun.
You know she's 34 or anything like that? No.
They said that they saw them.
After the gunfire stopped, she was kicking at the door from the inside, and there were no more gunshots after that.
Can we access the camera in the car?
I can look at it right now, actually.
It's on.
His
The lights are not on, but the interior camera is on.
Let's see if we can access it.
Miraculously, Deputy Gilliard has escaped with almost no serious injuries. And as units try to make contact with Rihanna, she knows she has no choice but to comply.
She slipped the cuffs once when I had her in the back seat. I opened the door and she was being sketchy, so I searched her again, recuffed her super tight. Like, there's no way she slipped out of them. I was driving to the jail, I had the grate totally open, or the plexiglass, and I heard the sound of the cuffs coming around. And as soon as that happened, it sounded like something exploded right next to me. I thought I got shot in the face. So, and she shot, I don't know, three or four times at me while I was going.
Can they see movement of the vehicle?
On movement. We are establishing command near PA.
Let me see your hands! Hands out the window!
They are.
Put them all the way out the window!
I'm in cuffs.
Put both of your hands out the window! Hey, I got sight on her right here. I can see her hands. Put your f***ing hands out the window! Hey, she's reaching back inside.
You need to keep your hands out that window right now. Gilliard, can you unlock your car?
Yeah, they're not cutting any slack right now.
You need to be closer? Maybe. I'm trying to. Is it the right door or the left door? She's on the left door. No, she's on the driver's side. Okay.
Hey, can you?
Yeah, like officers are normally very okay with a lot of stuff, even like heat, even like with people raising their voice and being combatants. They're normally like, it's annoying, but normally they're used to it. The second like one of their brothers gets put in like a tough situation, that's like when all gloves come off and they just target them. It's like, we don't care. We don't care. It's either you obey what we say. It becomes a dictatorship. You obey what we say or we put you down. That's literally the only option at that point. When you like raise hands to an officer, when you have fire a gun on an officer, there is no other outcome except for you obey or you're put down. You get buried. That's it. That's it. Like there's so much leeway officers and will give people, even though they deal with so much. There's so much leeway, and the only thing they'll do is they'll detain you. They'll put you in the box. You'll have to do a fine, sentencing, and things like that. But the one thing you don't cross is crossing one of them. You just don't pull out a firearm. You don't assault an officer, because then everything's allowed. Then absolutely everything's allowed, and the other ones will definitely go to bat. Why? Because they can sympathize being in that situation. Imagine being working a job to where someone, your colleague, gets in you're at a machine factory and something happens to one of your colleagues' hands. You're going to be enraged and fighting for a change to that one station. Why? Because you don't want to be put on that station and be risking your hand. So for them, they can't fight a policy. No, this is just a human being that is the real issue. Arrest them or put them down. That's the only option. That's the only option.
You get on your knees and stick your hands further out the window? Please do that.
I'm trying. Is the door open?
Not open yet. Stand by.
Here.
I still got eyes. Both hands are out the window. Hey, try to open the door from the outside. What? Try to open that door from the outside.
I'm coming over to you with the shield.
Have a shield over there?
Pair of shields.
Yeah. Two?
Yeah, side by side.
I'm left-handed though, so you gonna on this side?
Rihanna's the name.
With confirmation that Rihanna is complying, deputies finally approach the squad car to make the arrest, bringing this harrowing incident closer to an end.
What was the name? Which side is she on?
Left side.
Hey, keep your hands right out the window. Do not move, okay?
I'll get the door.
Keep your hands up. Come out. Get out of the car. Get on the ground. Out of the car. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground now. On your stomach.
Yes, sir. It's over there. It's over there. I'll turn out the window whenever we turn. Yes, sir.
See, like I said, as soon as you cross that line, they don't care. They're touching her all over because at this point, they're not risking nothing. There's no respect for this piece of garbage. There's no like, why do you have to treat a wild animal with respect? You don't have to. You don't have to. It's your right to do whatever you want. The only thing that's staying their hand is the fact that it happens to be a human being that's a wild animal. But since it's capitulated, you know, a beaten dog that now, even though it's bitten its master multiple times, it's been beaten into submission, all you can do now is lock it up or put it down.
Where's the guy? Right here.
Other side.
Did you shoot yourself? Are you hurt at all?
Yeah, he's on my back, my shoulder,
Back of the shoulder.
my right. I believe, I'm not sure. I might have just got grazed, I'm not sure. Apparently, so fucking too high. I wouldn't get it.
Well, that's a stupid thing to do, wasn't it?
Everything. Life's a stupid thing to do. Yeah, I couldn't, my shoulder hurt.
All right, guys. We got her. You guys can go stow your weapons.
Did you try to shoot yourself up here?
No, sir.
Okay.
Am I shot?
No, it looks like it's just a scratch.
Okay.
Looks like it doesn't?
No, sir, I'm not.
No, it doesn't look like there's a hole or anything. Yeah. You want to roll over and sit up on the curb? Yeah, I thought I had medics.
Got 51.
Yeah, there should be.
There's some blood in the back?
Once medics get her, we'll put her in an ambulance. We'll check her again.
With Rihanna finally in custody, the scene begins to wind down. The deputies still have much to process, especially Deputy Gilliard, who remains shaken by the entire ordeal.
I'm alive. Okay, just got a graze.
I see it.
Probably shouldn't be alive, but
No,
Here we are.
no. We're fine. We're here. You see how I touched you?
Am I good?
No, he's over here. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he has a graze wound on it. I think on his face. You want to say 10-12 with her?
Gotcha.
I got a call. I still haven't taken his gun yet. Is he, Gilliard?
Did he discharge?
Yeah.
Unloaded the whole thing.
Okay.
At least I
Y'all ready for her to be transported?
Jensen, can you stay with her?
She had a gun down in her tootie.
That's it. And we can do a female
Yeah.
search. That's why I just
Yeah.
had female search her.
Yeah,
'cause
he can't, you know, I told him, I said, listen, she had a gun where you can't check.
You can't check.
So here's the deal. I'm trying to figure in my mind what is her thought process, because she's locked in.
I think she's on. She's
Yeah.
She's going down.
You can't get out.
No.
She has a gun where, like that's the thing, where a guy can't check. Where a guy can't check, being respectful. But as soon as they had her, they didn't care. They didn't care. But yeah, there are rules. There are rules, and that's the thing. It's just like he's shaken. Now he's gonna be always second guessing anytime he has to do a stop like that. there's a female, he's going to be more on edge because he can't do his job thoroughly because it just happens to be the opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
You good? Pat down your people. No, I'm just saying. Transported?
No. Well, by policy, do I need to get transported?
You didn't get it when you did it.
I got burned.
Did anyone check under your vest?
Nobody checked under it, but I think I'd be feeling it by now. I feel this.
Okay.
What's that from?
I think she barely missed. Yeah, she shot through the grate. Like, I probably should be not alive right now.
Oof. Yeah, you did a good job parking right there.
Did he unload the whole mag? It looks empty.
I'll take him up to the hospital.
Okay, I'll take it.
The only way to deal with it now is humor. Because it's like another day on the job. It was a very intense situation that you can't continue carrying it. You can't. So they'll start joking about it, just like, you unloaded the whole mag. Yeah, of course. Of course. Trying to down the threat. Should have reloaded and unloaded more.
Come up there. I don't have anything else to do here. May are. Of all the ways that I thought it should happen, this was not one of them. You know the really stupid part? When they go to review the in-car and the body cam, they're going to be like, this was a sign, this was a sign, this is a sign, this was a sign.
Are you familiar with the term Monday morning quarterback?
Oh,
Yeah, this
I
is going
plan to be the star of
no, this is going to be like literal Monday morning quarterback.
Yeah.
Rihanna and Deputy Gilliard were both taken to the hospital for their injuries, while the morning shift deputies recovered the seized by the deputy from Rihanna during the search the night before.
I'm assuming these are the right here.
I would assume so.
Just making sure.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know what she had on or anything other than just knowing that there were that's on here.
pretty decent amount. Yeah, we kind of get away in the to see if it's going to be the trafficking amount.
In an interview with a detective later, Rihanna would mention her past criminal history, difficult upbringing, and being upset with Deputy Gilliard as she believed he was not using his body cam to record the incident as her reasons for attempting to shoot at him. But she also mentioned not being in a good headspace and her fight or flight mode kicking in.
All right.
Why would you blame your, like, oh, I had a terrible childhood? What does that have to do with you being an adult and trying to take someone else's life? I don't understand this reasoning. It's just like, you're an adult. You are held responsible to your own actions. Yes, do things happen that are difficult in everybody's lives? Absolutely. The difference between someone successful and someone who is at the bottom of the rung is what you do when the hard times hit. You pick yourself up and you keep going. Those people who constantly blame everything, every hardship on everything else will constantly be getting kicked back down the road because they don't know how to man up or woman up and take the hardship on the cheek and keep moving. It's difficult. You have to keep moving forward. You can't complain. You can't whine. You just keep moving forward. Make something better of what you were given prior. That's literally has to be the mindset of those who have terrible upbringings. You have to make yourself better than what you had prior. That's the only option. Because you are an adult and you will be charged as an adult. Because that's how it works. You are now mature. Well, you would hope you were mature enough, but you're now old enough to be treated as an adult. Whether maturity is a different issue entirely.
You can sorry, I did it. Just head right over to that green door over there.
Ultimately, Rihanna Hardin was charged with felony, attempted second-degree murder of an officer, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, possession of methamphetamine, misdemeanor, driving while revoked, giving false identity, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of cannabis. She was denied bond, and on February 16th, 2026...
Because she's too much of a risk. She's too much of a risk. She was firing on an officer. After she was handcuffed in the back of a patrol car, she fired on an officer. There is no way they're allowing her bond. No matter how much it was up to. There was no way they would allow her bond because she's too much of a flight risk. She's too much of a risk to society.
Rihanna was sentenced to 40 years in prison.
Good. Keep him in the box. Keep him in the box. She doesn't belong in society. 40 years for that. Still, it's, again, you either keep him in a cage, the wild animals in a cage, or you put him down. At least she's in the cage. At least she's in the cage because she doesn't belong in society. She really doesn't belong in society. Seeing that is just so triggering because you never know what these officers are going through. You never know what these officers are going through. And a lot of people don't even think about that kind of thing. A lot of people are so self-centered, they only think about themselves. They only think about themselves and don't acknowledge what is actually going on in the wider world or what's going on in other people's lives. No, because the majority of people are all narcissistic. And that's the sad part. You need to be able to think of what another person might be going through. And when it comes to like an officer, when you're pulled over for whatever reason, just think about what they just came from. Even if it's the first stop of the night. Maybe they're on edge because it's the first stop of the night gives them a vibe for how the rest of the night is going to go, how the rest of the day is going to go. Some officers feel that way. It's like they have a good first stop, then odds are they'll have a good rest of the day. Others are different where they have a bad first stop and then they feel like they got the worst of it out of the day, that the rest will probably be easy. But that's the thing. It's like you never know who you're going to get, so it's just best to be respectful. It's just best to be respectful. Oh my gosh, that was just crazy. That was just insane. That was absolutely insane. Let's see. Come on. There we go. I had to move the whole thing. It was just stuck. Wild how this junkie missed a stop sign and now will do 40 years in prison, all within a few hours. Yeah. Well, they do it to themselves. They absolutely do it to themselves. And that's the thing. It's just like these people ruin their own lives. They absolutely ruin their own lives. If they didn't, I don't know the best way to say it, but it's just like we are not strict enough with people, because there are people who are always let out that end up doing things. Like I'm curious what her criminal history was prior. I'm really curious what her criminal history was prior, because apparently she had a record. But the thing is, why did it take to her assaulting an officer for her to get 40 years? The thing is, she probably should have been doing time way before. I don't understand these being easy on these people. They don't belong. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Be as harsh and rude as possible with them. They don't deserve respect. They don't deserve any kind of rational thought, because they've lost all respect. They've lost all care and opportunity. They forfeited it. You
guys got a video? It's so bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait like that.